Okay. Turn your mic on.
Turn it off.
Thank you.
Is it on? Okay.
Is this on?
Testing 1 2 3.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Happy New Year.
It's 11:11.
Oh, make a wish. I really do that every time, but I have nothing to wish for because I got everything I asked for Christmas. Yes. What am I drinking?
What are you drinking? Yeah.
So I got a hot latte.
Latte.
I got a hot latte, which is crazy because even when it is absolutely -20 outside, I am always going to do iced lattes. But I've been really into hot lattes recently, and I got a hot oat milk latte with 1 vanilla syrup and 2 caramel syrup. And it really wasn't that high in calories.
No.
I just can't get on the wave of sugar-free. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I love sugar-free drinks.
No, okay. I don't mean to cut you off.
What?
But I agree with you. I really, really, really don't like the taste of sugar-free like syrups and stuff. But I will say Starbucks vanilla sugar-free.
Yes.
I don't taste the difference.
You don't taste the difference?
But they're like classic sugar-free. It tastes like that chemical.
Yeah.
But they're vanilla, no.
Huh, maybe I'll have to try that. Maybe I could have done 2 caramel, 1 sugar-free
vanilla.
Yeah. But this is like my only source of like sugar dessert type of thing. Like
sugar.
dessert. But like, because, okay. So let's get into it really quick.
Yeah.
And then we'll start
We're going to
talking
go
about
off on a tangent.
Yeah. Hi.
We're both guilty. Like
hi.
we have a apology.
Out of breath. Hi. Okay. Hi. I'm Tatum.
I'm Summer.
This is HQB.
Welcome back. We missed you so much.
Yes.
Well, actually, we say that we missed you a lot, but we really did. We took some time off. We needed time off.
Yeah.
We missed you, but we did need the time off.
I honestly had a full cleanse when the New Year happened.
We took a break.
I had a full cleanse. I ate 12 grapes underneath the table. I was waiting to talk to you about that, and I wanted to just let it out right away. I
had never.
Have you heard about that?
I've heard about it. I know some people do it, but I don't understand it, and I never grew up doing it.
I don't understand it either, but I hope it gives me so much blessings. So Ilana, shout out Ilana. She told me that she did it last year, and she was like, and I got my dream job, and I guess it just gives you like a lot of luck. So you eat 12 grapes under the table, and there's like different, I know I should have told you to do it. No, it's okay. You're going to have a good year still. But there's like the green ones and the red ones mean different things. So like the red ones are for like love, relationships type of thing. And then the green ones are for like different things in like, career, success, life. I don't know. But, and I don't even know if it works.
No, but it's fun.
But it's fun to just, and so right when the New Year happened, I was feeling pretty good, I will say, because this was my last night. I'll get into it in a second of eating bad, drinking, and everything. So I was going crazy because this is the last time I'm having alcohol for 75 days. And so I was like, woo, let's have fun. Oh my gosh, just had a stroke. The clock strikes 12. And then we say Happy New Year, and we grab our grapes, we have them in bags, and then we go under the table. I have to show you the video. It's so funny.
Why under a table?
I don't know. That's just what it is.
Just in case there's an earthquake?
No, it's just like under the table is like, that's the good luck part. You can't just eat grapes.
Oh, I heard
under the table.
I've heard of the grapes thing, but I've never heard of under the table.
Oh, I saw like your phone's listening to you. Your phone is listening to you. I said I'm gonna eat grapes under the table, and literally 2 TikToks were about girls eating grapes under the table for the New Year, and I was like, I would have never seen this if it wasn't for me saying it to my phone. And so I was like blasted. By the time we like got under the table, I was like, whoa, we're like, all of us are eating the grapes, and we're like, this one's for success. And we're like, lots of success, and we're like eating it, and it's so funny. By the time, eating 12 grapes is hard.
It's hard.
To do.
It's a lot.
I was like,
you stuff your cheeks.
I was just eating them down, and then all of a sudden, we're done. And then everybody's laughing at us too. Like, I feel like I was so out of it all New Year's. I like said hi to people.
I was out of it all of 2023.
Like, no, it was my last one of being all out of it. I don't know what it was.
snap.
But once I ate the grapes, I got out, and it was technically the New Year now. We get out from underneath the table. I'm like starting to eat, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm completely sober. It was like I went from like 100 to like 20. I was like, what? We were all like, oh my God, I'm sober. Like, that's crazy. And so, yeah, like that night I was like, oh crap, I haven't even eaten everything. But I'm like, technically it's kind of like January 1st, you know, but I'm like, it's not till you sleep. And
Cosmo.
then it's, no, Nikki, it's not till you sleep and then it's the next day, technically, you know, I don't really count it. But like, I was just trying to eat everything I could after that. Because I'm doing the 75 hard challenge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you don't know what that is, it's you have to have 2 workouts, one inside, one outside. That gets a little hard to do, especially when it gets colder. So it might have to be like
ice storm
a 90. Yeah, it might have to be a 90-minute workout inside, which is fine. Yeah. But I've been really trying to do the outside inside because I think it does make a difference. And then a gallon of water, which has been super hard. Not insanely hard, just hard because I don't drink things. Yeah. Like, you know, I drink half of things. Yeah. I drink like a little bit and I'm like, I'm done with this. Like this coffee, like I don't know if I'll finish it because I drink half of things. Mm. So drinking like pretty much it's almost like 3.5 Stanleys is hard work. I'm drinking all day up until the moment I go to bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, I finished.
It's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job. And then the next day it's start over again. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And you also have to read 10 pages of a book. And so I'm reading the Bible. And so
I meant to tell you.
That's been interesting. I have
when you're done, I don't know if you'll ever be done. Like, how long is the Bible? It's long.
When you're done, can I have the book? Is that what you're going to say?
I was going to say, when you're done, you can have my Brittany book.
Oh,
or you can have, I have this other book.
Like, I'll be done
I have this other book. It's called Everything is Figure-Outable, and I really think you should read it before you
I should
move.
read that. Move. Oh, yeah, I didn't even talk about that.
Well,
we can talk about it another time. But yeah, I'm reading the Woman's Bible, which is like, it's the study the Woman's Bible.
God is a woman.
Yeah, God is a woman, exactly. No, it's like relates everything back to like women and children and like how important they are, because I feel like a lot of times, like, because I am mainly reading, I wanted to read the Bible because I feel like I have a lot of people's opinions on things, and that is mainly another New Year's resolution we'll get into later. But all these things to come later.
Stay tuned.
Is that I have these opinions of the Bible and like different things, and like I have never wanted to read the Bible because I've been so turned off by it. And so people have encouraged me to read the Bible, and I've been like, no. Like, I don't want to do that because I just don't agree with everything in the Bible, so I just don't want to read it. And people are always like, it's taken out of context, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but it says it. And they're like, but you don't know like exactly why it says it. And I'm like, but it says it. You know, it's just always an argument. Mm-hmm. So I'm really doing it just to like finally have my own opinion about it and like really know. And I do want to like grow my relationship with God and stuff and like see what that looks like, you know, like what. And it's also like history. I also just feel like I need to learn more. I need to learn and broaden. Like, I never read ever. I feel like literally I can't remember the last time I read a book. When I read like Junie B. Jones, like Junie B. Jones, like I'm dead serious. Like literally. I do think that's the last book I read, like fully, like front to back. I've started books, but I've never finished them.
I've never. It's gonna make me sound
like
so
actually read
stupid.
a book.
Like I've never read a book.
You always listen.
I always listen to it.
It's like different. I felt illiterate reading, especially reading the Bible. Are you kidding me? I'm like,
I can't comprehend it.
What? I'm like, hello. It's a comprehension thing.
I can't comprehend things unless I hear
them.
But
so the cool thing about the study Bible is it has the whole like scripture, and then at the bottom of it has like explanation in like regular words. Yeah. You know? And so that's really nice. And then it has different things like, it will show you a map. If they're talking about someone traveling somewhere, it will show you like where they traveled. Mm-hmm. And then it will show you like different passages from different people talking about how this relates to women or whatever. Mm-hmm. So that's been cool. We can touch base on that later.
A little Bible study in our podcast.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. That's crazy though. I'm like, not yet. But yeah, so I have to do that, and then I have to follow a diet. So my diet is pretty much it's just having like, I have to have protein and some type of like nutrients in every type of meal I'm having. So like, you know, in the mornings, maybe like you just will have cereal or something. Like, absolutely not. Cannot have that. It's got to be like an egg or a protein or something. An egg.
Just one egg.
Just one egg. I'm not cutting out like bread or anything like that. So I can have like bread with my egg. But yeah, just having an ice snack. I'm a huge snacker.
I love a chip and dip.
I love a chip. And so no chips, unfortunately. No chips. Only chip I can have, I'm letting myself have, because it is really like my stomach, I don't know why, I just feel like I need to have kind of something sometimes in between meals, or else I'll feel ill. And so I'll have like a Cliff Bar sometimes, like that's a good little snack I'll have, or like obviously protein shake, whatever. But like a pita and hummus situation, that's like okay, like that's I'm letting myself have that. But everything else though, no fun anything. No fun chips.
No fun
fun at all. And the only sort of like, I love a good sweet after I eat. Like literally me and Matthew went through pretty much the whole December of like every night being like, should we make cookies? Like, should we have a cookie? Like literally every night we'd make cookies. So my only source of like sweetness is like a dark chocolate. So I can have like dark chocolate covered almonds.
My parents got Zach the Ninja Creamy. You know what that is? For Christmas. So we have one now. And
I want to try it.
Oh,
we should
it's
do
fun.
That one day.
Yeah. You have to, the thing that sucks is that you have to
overnight.
freeze it overnight, but we can make something work. But Zach made like, he has strawberry protein, and then we put frozen strawberries and bananas in it, and mixed it all up. And I hate protein. Like, I hate the taste of a protein shake. I hate it so much.
Yeah, me too.
Tasted it, delish. But I couldn't do like a chocolate protein. I just can't. Or like I just like the strawberry one.
Vanilla
was good. I took like a can of like pineapples and juice, like canned pineapple, and I just dumped it in the thing and froze it, and then I blended it up, and it literally made Dole Whip.
Oh my gosh.
I literally made Dole Whip.
This is like crazy.
Yeah, it was so good.
I need to come here on a Wednesday. We do that, and then come here on a Thursday.
Or I could freeze it for you.
Freeze it
on a Tuesday for you,
and then bring it,
and then we'll eat it right.
Wait, yes, super fun. Wait, do that actually next time, next week.
Okay,
I'm so serious.
Okay.
Because I like me and everybody we've been talking about how we're like, oh, we like cookies. Me and Kaylee and Ilana are doing it. And shout out. Every time I mention your name, just shout out.
For sure.
And we love our sweets, and we're like ice cream, like cookies, all of that. So I think that would do the trick
for sure.
Because I will say the almonds do help me, because I know some people that despise dark chocolate. They're like, it's literally disgusting.
I like dark chocolate.
I've always liked dark chocolate, and I like almonds. So like those together, it's like I'm having a treat, kind of.
For sure.
You know,
I would consider that a treat.
Yeah, it's a treat.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm letting myself have at the end of the days. And I think is that all of 75 hard?
You
just take like progress pictures.
Progress pictures.
Yeah, but it's really like, I feel like a lot of mental things.
Yeah, I did that. Oh, and no alcohol.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. No alcohol for 75 days, which will be a challenge for me that I'm actually really excited to do, because I've wanted to try to be like sober. Just see how it is. Like, you know, like I've been sober out before. Like there's times where I'm like, I don't really care to drink right now. I've done it like because it affects me so much the next day. I don't really like to have a lot of alcohol really. But I feel like I got...
I'm sorry.
What?
Just like our past podcasts have been like, oh yeah. And you're like, I don't really like drinking that much.
No.
Yeah, no, I know.
Don't get it twisted. I do like to have a drink because of the way it makes me feel. I don't like the way alcohol tastes though. I've never ever been like, get me a good drink and like... something about the taste is just good. I'm like, no, give me the drink because I like the feeling of it, you know? So
See, I love a little more.
See, no, I don't.
But
like
I also
taste.
like. I think it like, for me,
I don't like the taste.
I was gonna say like I think it's the whole vibe for me.
I do like the
like
vibe.
when it's like out and you have a little martini. Like it's like the vibe and it's the drink and it's what it makes it do. But then I'm like, I low key would like make myself a martini at home and be vibing.
No. Yeah. No, I think it's just like the overall like you're kind of like sharing conversation over a drink.
Yeah.
So I can still do that. I'm not going to be like I can't go out because
No. You're still gonna.
I'll
just
go
drive.
And I will. Yeah, I'll drive. I'll drive. I know it's gonna suck, but
I'm gonna be like, come on.
I know. You're like, let's go here. Let's go.
No,
here.
I'm
Like,
not gonna do that to you.
But yeah, like I just need to have a drink like in hand, like have a drink or something, that I can just like have while we talk and whatnot. And then
I used to do like in college, if I didn't want to drink, I would just get. I don't know if you like just bubble water.
I don't.
You don't? Okay, then literally.
I just gotta carry strapped like Diet Coke, Diet Dr.
Or
Peppers
yeah,
with me.
just what I would do is I would get like a mocktail.
Yeah.
Like almost. I would get bubble water with a splash of like cranberry and like a lime. And then it looks like a drink is in my hand, but it's not. And I'm just drinking like, because then you still have that like hand to mouth kind of thing. Yeah.
And you're still having like a good time. Yeah. Because I don't want it to be like, oh, I can't. If I don't have a drink, I'm not having a good time.
No. And I don't think that's true for like any of us.
No, I know. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that end of things. Starting off the year really fresh. What's new with you? I feel like I've been talking for a while.
It's okay. I was gonna go next. My turn. Yeah. So I would say let myself go in 2023 a little bit.
Haven't we all?
Like part of me looks back at
except the end.
The podcast from a year ago and I was like, she was crazy. I feel like I did a lot of improvements, but with that improvements kind of came like the ups and downs. Like I've like am finally doing what I love and just what I love. My relationship has gotten better. Like things have gotten better for me, but I had to go through it. But now that everything is secure around me, I feel like I can work on. You drool, yeah. The drool's the I know. I feel like I can finally like work on myself. I feel like I kind of last year I gave myself fully to everybody else. I feel like, but now I'm like,
I agree.
Giving it to myself. So I have a coach to help me with my shout out bride body coaching to help me stay on track with my meal plan. So I'm tracking my macros so I can only have a certain amount of each thing, which actually isn't that bad. It's not that hard. It really isn't. But I just
always
personally
thought it was so different for some reason. I thought it was like, I don't know why I always would compare it to like counting your calories, but it's really different.
You are counting your calories. You have like a certain amount of calories, but you have like categories of the calories.
I guess like, yeah, when you put it like that, instead of looking at it as just all like just your calories, instead of being like, these are the carbs I can have, these are this I can have, it's different than looking at this is only the amount of food I can, like, you know what I mean? Like calorie wise, like just looking at those numbers, I feel like makes it.
Technically, I am counting my calories.
Oh, okay.
But it's under different categories, which makes sense to me. That's what your macros are like the protein, the carbs, and the fat.
I like the visual aspect of that.
Yeah, and I use the app, and you don't have to like implement it, like the amount. Like you just scan the barcode of the thing, and it pops up, and you put and you weigh it out, and that's how much you put, and it's pretty easy.
I like that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And then like I don't have to weigh everything. Like pickles, there's like 0, so I just like eat a pickle and I don't track it.
Yeah.
Or like hot sauce, when I put hot sauce on things, I don't really track it. Like you don't have to, things that are like super low or like 0, like a Diet Coke, I don't have to track. Like things like that, I don't have to track.
You're just measuring Diet Coke.
Yeah. So I'm doing that. Well, also because I have an end goal.
Wait. You're getting married this
year.
I
know.
That's insane. I haven't really
It's really hit me.
I haven't really realized.
It's really hit me.
You're getting married this year.
I know.
That's so crazy.
Finally, bruh.
But this is really why you're like, I gotta.
This is why I gotta get myself going here. I feel like I really, really let myself go probably from like October to December. I
like a lot of people
wasn't working out like at all. I ate whatever I wanted. I don't know. I just like didn't really have goals. I was just kind of going through the motions. But
so
now,
that was me the majority first half of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And then September, October, things went a little bit different.
Yeah. I'm not being too strict about my workout right now because I just want to see how the diet affects my body. But I want to start going to this like place that's right over there. And it's like a cardio kind of based to see what that does to me. We'll see. But I mean, other than those like health things, I just like have like other personal goals like you said, staying like with my faith and stuff. You know, I am getting married in a church, so like gotta stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have to, but I want to.
So and then going to become a Catholic? How do you become a Catholic?
How do you become a Catholic? Well,
I'm like I'm just joking. You have to like
I have to do things. Yeah. But I could do those before I get married in the church, but I kind of want to wait.
Do you get baptized?
I can get baptized.
You're supposed to get baptized. Not supposed to. But when you're a Catholic, I guess you're born Catholic, they make you baptized immediately.
Yeah. Zach was, right when he was born. So I wasn't baptized anything, which is honestly easier for me because I'm not baptized into any religion.
Yeah. I've been baptized twice.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
think.
I like the idea of being baptized, but I feel like it'll come to me when I feel like I need to do that.
Yeah.
Right now I'm like, this is like, honestly, these past couple of months were the first time I really, really dove into like talking to God and stuff. So I feel like it'll come to me and he'll tell me when it's time, you know?
It's time.
It's time.
Like the Iron Man. What's that? The Thanos. Thanos, he's like,
yeah.
That'll be the moment for sure.
Yeah. Another thing is dedicating more like of like my time with friends and Zach. Zach's my friend, but like friends and Zach to like have just like time dedicated to just like being with that person, being present with that person, and not having like anything like outside affect that.
Not like for a reason. Like, I'm doing this because
we have to record a podcast. You know, like no, we're hanging out because we like want to hang out. You know, so I think, me and you will for sure work on that, especially before you hit the sheets.
Yeah.
But that's okay because then when I visit you, it'll be like
it'll be different. So I'm moving. I kind of talked about it. I kind of talked. Remember, was it one that went up? I don't know.
The Christmas one never went up. Merry Christmas.
I did. Yeah, Merry Christmas. We opened presents and stuff. It was awesome. Was it? I don't know.
It was kind of all over the place. It was hard to follow. All good.
I got a new phone for Christmas. We really needed someone in between the two of us to get a new phone because my phone was completely shutting down and Summer's phone was running out of storage.
It ran out of storage and it would just die.
Guess how much storage I have?
1 terabyte.
2 terabytes. I have 2 terabytes on this one and on my iPad. Wait, is it technically shared? Maybe they're shared. I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
But isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
2 terabytes. It's crazy. I know. It's a lot. It's like 500 something.
I actually was gonna go get a new phone, but another thing, goal of 2024 is that I am working on my budgeting. So I was planning on going to spend like it was like $300. I wanted to get the same phone, just like upgrade to storage because I don't really care about the phone. I just wanted more storage.
Yeah, because it all does.
And it was gonna be like $300, and I was like, okay, I can do that. And then I had to spend $300 on registering my car in Texas because I was so late with registering that.
cool thing about moving to New York. So I'm moving to New York. Yeah. I'm moving
Unique
to New York.
New York.
Unique
Unique
New
New
York.
York.
You know, you
Hey,
need unique New York.
We said that on like the first podcast ever. We said
that's so crazy.
yeah,
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Manifested that. It's honestly been something that I've wanted to do forever. And do I have necessarily a plan or where I'm staying? No. But I have like been working, I feel like, towards that forever. So I know it will work out. But I'm going in February, which is crazy. I have not been back there since 2019. Crazy.
When are you going in February?
I was going to ask you if you just wanted to come with me because tickets were so cheap
Bruh.
on Southwest. Do you want to?
When is
You're
it?
supposed to be budgeting though. You would just have to miss.
We'll talk after.
Yeah, you would just have to miss the Thursday and Monday. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, so I'm going the 8th of February, and yeah, I'm just gonna like. It's like I want it to be fun, but I also need to treat it as like business. Like I'm going there to get headshots done. I'm going there to audition for certain things, and I'm also going there to like scout different areas, see where like potentially I would like to live. Like what are the vibes? I don't remember. I don't really remember because I feel like every time I've ever gone to New York, I've only been in one area or I've gone to like different parts kind of, but I've never fully been like,
Paid
okay,
attention.
I've been so like,
well, yeah, I just like followed. You
Yeah.
just like followed. You didn't like lead.
No.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
You
yeah,
like
yeah.
we had our
And I
parents to
have
be
to
like,
lead.
oh, we're supposed to go on this, on this, on
Yeah.
this, and I'm like, I'm just following. I don't really know what's
oh
happening.
no, and I have to like be like, I'm leading. Like I have to know where I'm going actually now. So yeah, I'm going to go do that in February. I'm super excited about that. And then plan is to move. So you get married in June 1st.
Yes.
And then my lease ends kind of mid-June. So probably like around there.
Wow.
Like,
And then I'll come visit you over summer.
yes, do that. I'm nervous. It's going to be a lot of money and everything. But I do think that it will be really good. And Matthew's going to stay here, but it'll be fine. We'll make it work. And I'm excited.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
It does. It does make it grow fonder.
What does that even mean, fonder? What does the word fonder mean?
I don't know. Makes it grow longer?
Makes it grow fonder.
Deeper.
Deeper?
Yeah, I would
Makes
say
it-
deeper.
Yeah.
Makes it grow
Fonder. Yeah.
Fonder. Deeper. Yeah.
Fonder could be a cute name.
Fonder.
Uh,
Like it for a
that sounds
dog.
like flounder.
For a dog. Flounder.
Flounder.
Dude,
Fonder.
I was listening to not Giggly Squad. What do they call it? Burner Phone.
Mm-hmm. Burner
Phone.
phone.
And with Hannah Burner and Des, and they had someone call in, and it was like, "What's your power move?" Did you listen to that? I think
No.
it just came out today, actually. And one of the girls was like, "My power move is when I don't really like someone, like they're giving me a bad vibe, and like they just think maybe like they're kind of better than everybody else, or they're kind of too close to my significant other. They're kind of being like, ha ha, you know, like touching them, and they like introduce themselves to you or whatever, and they're like, hi, like my name is like blank." And then you just have to be like, oh my God, like that's my dog's name. And like for some reason she said that it's just like a power move to be like, oh my gosh, that's my dog's name. And they're just like, oh, like, okay. Like, I don't know why. It was so funny the way this girl explained it. And I'm like,
So
that's
funny.
good.
Wait, I think they talked about that on Giggly Squad.
Really? Maybe because it was because of that.
Yeah,
Or maybe,
they like.
maybe they talked about it.
I forget. I feel like I've heard that before. Unless
Maybe
it's like
somebody
maybe it's a
else has
clip.
talked about it or something.
I don't know.
But that's hilarious to be like, like, oh, what's your
That's
name?
my
Hannah.
dog.
Oh my God, that's my dog's name. And it's even
So good.
funnier. They were saying it's even funnier. People around you know that's not your dog's name, and you're just like, oh shit, like that's funny.
That's good.
That's
good.
Anyways, okay, well, let's get into like our goals. Like, if I know we kind of like talked about it, we can like get like deeper into it because, give a couple.
Oh, goals.
Yeah, I guess like 2024. Like you kind of talked about them, or just like restate them maybe.
Okay. Well, I like.
Or maybe like just one main big one.
Oh.
Or do what you want. Sorry. Go ahead.
Like, no, sorry. Well, okay. I've kind of like. I don't know where I want to take this right now. I'm trying to figure out. So I am like obviously like working on like my health and stuff. Like I would say that's a big goal for me. I like have like monthly goals, I would say right now. I think it's hard because like my main focus right now is honestly trying to plan a wedding. Like, and everything leading up to the wedding is a goal. Like me working on my relationship with Zach because we're getting married. Me, I don't know, getting closer with my friends because we're all gonna like be, you know, with each other. And like the most important people in my life are like for the, you know, like everything is kind of for the wedding right now. So I'm kind of like, I don't really have like a big goal.
That's
like,
a huge thing though.
Yeah. I mean, so, I guess that is like a huge goal, but I would say like, but I have monthly things that I like want to get done. Like I wrote out like my January goals and my January goals were like to start the diet, you know, to start the like workout thing, to send out my formal invites, to book my DJ. Like I have like steps.
Yeah. It's so much
better.
But
I feel like I don't have like a big goal. But you know what? I feel like I do need to have a big goal or else I'm gonna just get in the routine of being stuck. Because like there is more that I want to do with choreography. So I do need to have a goal like with my career too, instead of just like staying where I'm at. Because I do want to do more with it. I really like what I do. Yeah. But I would love always to do it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can.
So like, you just made me. Thank you. You just made me realize I need to set a goal for that too.
You're so welcome.
That took a lot for me to get out. I need to cut out all the pauses.
Good. I'm glad. Tell me, you got to tell them how you feel, what you feel about that.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that's like, it. Should be a goal. Really, just
going to therapy.
No, actually, that's one of my goals.
That's an in. I wrote on my thing like ins and outs.
I need to watch the podcast to know about the ins and outs.
No, I wrote it like for myself, like. What stays in,
what stays out,
what stays in 2024 and what goes out.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you wrote that down on the list.
Yeah, I wrote that on the list. My like ins are like obviously good. Like my friends, like people I'm like my bubble.
Your bubble.
My bubble's in, but like people who are not in my bubble are out.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah. So
not worth the time.
Not worth it for sure. Things like that. Okay. I have like, and then like outs are like letting myself go. Yeah.
Yeah. Like just shooting. It's on my phone. Kaylee. Oh, I could go get my iPad. It's okay. I could just explain it. It's like she sent us this like a quote or just, you know, what do you call it?
Mantra?
Just type of thing that someone posted. And it was like hard, like choose your hard, and it was like hard and then like a column of things and then harder or something like that. And then one of the things was like hard, it's like being on a diet or like, you know, eating right or no stuff like that like is like hard. But then it was like harder is like losing yourself, like making your like choosing to like not choosing but like gaining a lot of weight and like doing all those things that it's like those are also hard things to do also. So it's like choose exactly what hard that you want. Yeah. Because it's like, I feel like especially last year, I would just be like, oh, it's just so hard to like get out of this rut. It's just so like hard.
But it's harder to stay in.
But I look back at like my everydays and I'm just like, you were making it so much harder for yourself though. Like you were making it a thing where you would sit and watch TV and disassociate for like hours. Because that's just what you would do.
I've made it a thing in 2024 also that if I want to watch TV, I have to be doing something while watching TV. So for example, I watch TV and I rhinestone. But I can't turn on the TV unless I'm rhinestoning. Or like,
that's good.
If I want to watch an episode of Grey's Anatomy, guess what? You have to go walk on the treadmill too. Or if I want to watch, I do though watch while I eat.
Or at night after you're all done. Yeah.
Or when I'm like eating. Yeah. Like I will, like as long as I'm eating. Yeah. And because I could just be eating and scrolling, you know, but I've been wanting to watch more TV. Yeah. Because I like my show. So. Yeah. But I have to be doing something when I watch TV.
Yeah. You know what we should start watching too? 2024 after you're done with Grey's Anatomy, because you should be getting done soon, right? Oh, actually no, they have so many seasons.
But I can double.
But yeah, you could double it up. Is I really want to start, and we should both start it, and then we could talk about it. Okay. I just thought of this. Okay. Sex in the City.
The
Like just
movie?
Like, no. Like there's like a series.
Oh,
Sex in the Series.
Sex in the Series.
Wait, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There's a series. Yeah, there's a TV series.
Oh.
Yeah, so we should start it. I don't know. I've heard so many people talk about it and like, you haven't watched that?
Oh.
Have you ever watched Carrie Diaries?
No. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch Gossip Girl.
You would love the Carrie Diaries. Like,
really?
It's just something about it is just so amazing. And I think it's because I want to watch it because I'm moving to New York, obviously. So I'm like, it's exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should watch that.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were you saying before that? I completely lost my train of thought.
TV.
We were just talking about TV.
Oh, hard. We're being inspirational.
Yeah, we really are being inspirational this podcast.
We're doing so good.
Yeah, so I feel like my out would definitely be like losing myself, letting myself get into like a bad place again. I think it's obviously okay to like have
days,
bad
sure.
days, whatever, but like it's talking about like months on end.
Yeah.
Like I feel like last year it would just be like
I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
And then it was like 3 months later and I'm like, oh, I literally never did that.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Like I went through the majority half of the year where I didn't audition for like anything because I think I was just in such a bad place.
And we were like, we're so busy, but like we could have done it.
No, like, I had so much time to like,
we were busy, but like,
I'm having this problem now where I'm like, I don't even feel like there's enough time in the day now for me to get things done. I'm like,
which is good.
I have like so much to do now. I really do think that starting the year with 75 Hard has been the best thing I could have done. I've always like, I'm going to be honest. Like I've always hated on people and bashed on people because it's my own insecurity and own like I think I just wished I could do that is like when people do things like that, like little like
remember when I tried it in college?
And I'm like, I'm like that's dumb because then it's like you're just doing that for 75 days and then it's like and then you just go back to your life and then you gain weight back and it's like
no, it's
if you have the right mindset it's going to be the right like. Is everything okay?
Yeah, my aunt is calling me now. But I think that was a butt dial.
Okay. Anyways, I'm like, everybody in your family's calling you. I'm like, is everything okay? Anyways, but yeah, just to have like the right habits, that's why people do that, is to like start creating those good habits. Because I feel like for the longest time, I'd be like, oh, people are just do that. And it's just like stupid because like, I don't know, we just come up with all these excuses that like, it's just dumb to do that or like, but it is just good habits because like if we don't have that, I mean, I didn't have any of that last year and I went down this dark path, but I think like I keep going back to like the dance studio and like having dance every day. And like, I know there was a lot of like bad things that came with that, but also it created so many good habits.
Yeah.
For us, it was like, sorry, I can't have dance. Like I have to do these things. Like, I automatically like, I just have to do it, and it would create like, every day we obviously would be working out. We didn't even realize like we wouldn't even think about those things. Like I haven't worked out. It's like you just do it. It was just something that just happened. It was part of your everyday life. And I just want that to like be a thing about my everyday life. Like I do work out and it's like, and I have to do all this stuff before my day ends because I just have to, instead of letting the day drag out and be like, I don't really want to do that right now. So I'm just going to do this and distract myself. And then it's like, oh, ran out of time. Yeah. I didn't get anything done. For sure. Like, darn I haven't
really been scrolling on TikTok.
Me neither.
That much.
That's a goal of mine
this year.
So what I do now is that, because literally it'd be like clockwork. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd be like, grab my phone. I would go immediately. I wouldn't check anything else. I would go immediately to Instagram or TikTok and I'd be like, It was like my fun time. I was like, I love this time. Yeah. And I would just be like scrolling, like, I'd be like, I love it though. I know. It makes me happy. Do a little bit of scroll at night. I would say on the toilet. Night, at the toilet.
On the toilet.
Like before you go to bed or like whatever it is. Like, I just don't think the first thing when you wake up in the morning, it's not good to just go straight to social media. Like I hated that whole idea of like, oh my God, it's fun. This is my fun time. But like, honestly, I have felt so much better not doing that. Like I literally the past, like, what has it been? Like 5 days pretty much that I have not done that. And I feel like I've felt like, okay, like, I do get up and like, I do go on my phone. I don't just get up. Yeah. I have to go on my phone, obviously turn off my alarm or whatever. Then I see like my messages and I'm like, okay, immediately go to that. Cause it's like important, like make sure nobody messaged me during the night of like anything important. Look at that. I just check my email really quick to make sure everything, is good. I didn't miss anything over time or whatever. And then I get up and then I'm like, okay, that's it. That's all I can do. Can't go on social media, nothing. And then I get up and then I'm like going about my morning, whatever. And then I realize I'm like, oh, like an hour or so has passed and haven't even gone on social media. And then I'm like, oh, perfect. And then you can, and you go on it for a second and then that's it. And then it's not like this thing where you get like, I feel like I would just get wrapped into this hole. And then I would stay in bed sometimes till like almost 10 o'clock looking at stuff because I'm just scrolling on my phone. Like, what am I doing? You know? And then no wonder my day goes by so fast because like I've been scrolling the first half of the day. And then now my brain's all like, oh my gosh, like I wish, like comparing yourself now to everybody. Like I wish I did that like yesterday and I didn't do that yesterday. And like, it's just like all a cycle. It's like, stop the cycle. Stop the cycle. That's all I have to say.
The
Mic
cycle.
drop. Stop the cycle.
Stop the cycle.
Stop the cycle.
Yeah.
Anything else you have to say about it?
About the new year?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, I wrote like last year's podcast versus like this year's.
Like our New Year's resolutions and stuff.
Yeah.
What a difference.
What a difference.
I feel like I was like, for personal reasons and things I just am not going to get into. I feel like I was just like in such a bad place last year. And going into the year of 2023, I was like, I honestly like, I've always known what my purpose was in life. But for some reason, I felt like it was so out of touch last year because I felt like I was moving to Texas and everybody made me feel like it was a step back in my life. You know, everybody was trying to be encouraging, but like I knew what everybody's true feelings were about it. Like I could just read through people and I knew everyone, I could feel all the negative energy towards it. I could just feel it.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, I could cry.
Yeah.
I could cry.
Well,
but like, I really do feel like I had such like negative like energy towards me like last year. And I feel like I just felt all of that. I was just like, I hate it. Why am I here? Like, I hate being here. Nobody thinks I should be here. All the opinions. And like,
you weren't able to even
like that's what my main thing is this year is like, I just need to do things for me and like nobody else. And like people's opinions just don't matter because I'm such like a people pleaser. And like, I just feel like everybody last year, like I could just like, I could sense that people were talking behind my back about it and people were just like, oh, she's not going to continue her dream. She's not going to reach that goal. Like, I hope she does, but look at her now. She's moving to Texas and like for a boy and like all this stuff. But like, I knew what my intentions were. I knew deep down like what was going on, but I let all of that just cloud everything and get in my head. And I was just like, what is the purpose? Like what is the purpose of like any of that stuff? Like, I remember telling you, like, and different people, like, I just don't know, like, what am I doing? Like, what is the purpose of anything? Like, I just feel so lost and just weird. And I know you felt like that at the beginning of last year, too. Like, we both were just, like, it just felt like such an odd year. And I think I finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. I finally see it. And so I'm just, like, running towards that because I'm just, like, oh, finally. I just feel like I've been in such a dark place, like, which has made me not be able to see all the good things. Like, I feel like all year I've been such, like, in a dark place that, like, I, like, finally this year, like, I feel like I have a new mindset. And I looked back at my year and I looked back at, like, everything I did and I was like, I wasn't even, like, happy for all those things fully. And I did some really cool things, you know, and I wasn't even fully happy or could fully feel the happiness because I was in such a bad place, you know. So, yeah. First cry on the pod.
Not to hype myself up or anything.
Yeah.
Just joking. But I feel like whenever you come to me for an opinion, I feel like I know you well enough to know, like, I give you my opinion, yes, but I also lead you to have your own opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you'll come to me with something and I'll be like, I'll like almost ask you questions about it and then it'll help you kind of form your own opinion about it.
Yeah.
But then I'll give you like usually we're on the same page about things too. Yeah. But I'm usually like, I'll give you like a center ground, kind of like, here's some things to think about and here's some things that you could think about too.
That's true. That's true.
But
good job for that.
You're welcome. But I feel like you do that for me too.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing is I feel like I'm like, I have very strong opinions about things and I know myself very, very well. I just look for it for some reason in other people. I don't know why. I've always just been that way. I just look like I need direction sometimes. Honestly, it probably goes back to the dance studio.
Absolutely.
Your whole life.
Absolutely.
Like, look, you're always someone's always there to tell you what you're going to do this.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to do.
Mm-hmm. This is how you're going to feel about it.
This is how your schedule is every single day.
Yeah.
Going to go to school and you're going to go to dance. And this is your schedule. And if you're not here, you have to be here.
And you
this.
didn't
like,
even have, like,
you
weren't able to make
thoughts.
your own decisions at all. Like, I look at, like, the girls at the studio that I teach, like, I ask them, what kind of solo do you want?
Yeah.
What kind of music do you want?
Yeah.
And they give me their opinions, and I'll be like, I'll like kind of lead them into their directions. But that's what a teacher should do. Like, lead them and not just be like, this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, and we would we would give our opinions a little bit, but it was like, we are never.
That's
like,
so true.
Our opinions were never really valued.
That's honestly probably why I am the way I am.
For sure. A lot of self-development in 2024.
Yeah, I feel like you always have to have a really bad year before a good year, unfortunately. And it wasn't even like my year was bad. It's mentally my year was bad.
Yeah.
Because I did so many cool things. And I went to a lot of places and stuff and drove a lot of places I never thought I'd travel to and like experienced a lot of things that I'll take into my acting career. Because now I know how to get to those places. Yeah. I never understood that of like, oh, you need the life experience to like play this role, or like you need the life experience to like understand that. I'm like, I can just pull from somewhere and like get it. But my acting is just so different now because I'm like, I've experienced like what it's like to literally feel like I'm going insane. I know how to like play an insane person. You know, like I feel like before you act like, oh my god, this is what an insane person would act like. Oh my god, I'm like freaking out and like, you know, and I'm like, no, I like literally know what it's like. It's like it's a more calm. Like you're like, I'm going insane. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So, anyways, but
come on,
yeah, I know. I'm like, come on, little Actors on Actor. Have you ever watched those?
No.
Oh my gosh, you should really watch them. They're really
Actors
good.
on Actor.
It's called Actors on Actor. It's on YouTube, and I think like Variety or something puts it on. And they just take two actors. They're like famous, obviously, and they put them and sit them down for like 45 minutes. You should watch the one with Meredith. I can't think of her actual names right now. Meredith
Ellen
and
Pompey.
Yeah, and Izzy.
Oh really?
Yeah, they did it together recently in 2023. Yeah, or maybe this is the one they just put out this year. But it's really cool to see them sit down and talk about like just different things they've done, their process. They're like, it's interesting to me because that's obviously what I want to do. Yeah. But it is just interesting to know like just like behind the scenes with everything of how they really are and like all of it. And it kind of talked deeper about like, I can't think of Izzy's name in real life.
Is it Catherine?
Is it? Oh, it might be. Yeah, it might be.
I don't know. Her like dog thing always comes up on my.
Her dog thing.
She like promotes good dog health.
Oh,
yeah.
No, but yeah, you should watch it. It's good. It's good stuff. Anyways, Gypsy.
I wrote on there. It's just Gypsy.
Shout out,
Gypsy Rose.
I'm so happy for her. I know. Literally, everything I would see about like TikTok. On TikTok or like the jail bar edit, they put the jail. Have you seen those? Where they put the jail bar over her picture of her and it'd be like, "These motherfuckers can't stop me. These motherfuckers." Have you seen that? And the thing would just roll up, and she's just like, "These motherfuckers can't stop me." It's like 5 more days till Gypsy Rose is out, and it's like so. It was just so funny. God. But what do you think about it? She's a criminal. She is a criminal technically, but like
technically,
really.
Yeah, she didn't murder somebody, but
she didn't murder. The guy did.
I thought she did. Did he not go to jail then?
I don't know what happened to him.
I don't know. I don't know much, but I just... Did you ever watch the show with like Joey King? Yes. Why was Joey King so good at being Gypsy?
Why was she literally a spitting image of her? It's scary. I still look at her and I'm like, that's Gypsy Rose. I'm like, that is Gypsy Rose.
That is so crazy. No, I keep seeing like my favorite thing... is when I get us canceled. No, is on her Instagram is seeing people I follow comment on her Instagram and seeing the comments are so funny. Like somebody I know, I'm not gonna name drop because it's just like you know who it is.
It's too. Private.
But wait,
they like commented? People like a bunch of people like were reposting her like that she got out.
It's the comments are so funny. Wait. Oh my god.
They're like, yes, girl. Like,
I forgot.
she went and got her
post.
hair done, her
I
nails
forgot what
done.
post it is, but someone commented and was like, "Hey, Gypsy, have you listened to the Renaissance album yet?" Like, just
Oh, I know who that is. That is so funny.
Was dying.
That's literally
just all
hilarious.
the comments. There's like other ones that like people I don't even know. Like,
well, because like,
comment
think
like
about it.
a like, and it's just like
I know.
comment.
She's just like a very interesting person. I feel like for everybody because like think about it. She's never experienced.
Like, on her Snapchat thing, someone was like added. Like someone like I would never think just like to comment on someone.
I know. Because
So funny.
she's so like I feel like obviously she got way more cultured while she was probably in prison from just meeting different people and stuff. But like she's never ever been free. Ever. Until now. Like her whole life.
Should talk
was,
to Brittany.
Yeah. No, right? They should be BFFs.
Oh my god.
They would like I feel like they would love each other.
They would.
They give me the same energy in a way.
In a way.
Gypsy Rose and Brittany. Like they give me the like they have the same similar minds.
Yeah.
Someone was talking about her husband because she's like fully married.
Yeah.
And in her husband's like Instagram bio or something, it's like married to the most beautiful, amazing, something wonderful, like list all these things. Gypsy Rose, like something. Her last name, how do you
Blanchard.
Blanchard.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, if my man don't put me in his bio like that, like come on. So funny. But she was already out getting her hair done.
I
getting her
know.
nails
Got
done.
new shoes.
I'm like, it just must all be
She's
so
a
crazy
star.
for her.
Yeah.
Watch her like be on Broadway. You know how like a lot of like celebrities or whatever end up like being on Broadway for like a certain amount of time. They're like, I feel like randomly like some like Ariana now is gonna be like on Broadway, which is really
I don't
cool.
think Gypsy can. I don't know if Gypsy
No,
can sing.
no, but I'm just saying. No, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's always like some type of story or some type of like celebrity. They're like, I'm actually making my Broadway debut, doing, and I'm like, what? I could just see
It's
her.
so random.
They honestly,
sure.
I could see someone coming out with
a
an actual
Gypsy
Gypsy Rose
musical.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
They're just like, no, I can't.
You heard it here first.
Crazy. Yeah, you heard it here first. Anyways, I really have to go pee.
I do too.
I feel like that was a very up and down podcast.
Up
but
and down, just like
we're gonna end on
2023.
Gypsy Rose.
Yes. End on Gypsy.
We're still gonna post every Monday.
Every Monday. Manic Monday.
Really try not to be so manic this year.
No.
We
don't promote
we
mania.
don't.
In
don't promote that.
2024, we don't.
We could have manic days, but not always.
No manic life.
No manic life. But yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and Merry belated Christmas.
Yes.
See ya.
Gotta go pee because of the gallon water.